up, everybody? Just out for a drive here. I gotta go to a job, so I just figured I'd take this opportunity to talk into the camera a little bit and give a few of my thoughts about some of the things that I've been thinking about as far as the Camaro build goes. One thing that always kind of comes up in my mind when you're dealing with a brand new car. It's a 2017, so I mean, I bought it like the end of 16. Is the kind of the line between doing it up and saving your warranty. And it's something that I've always kind of thought about, like, yes, I can take a brand new car and I can totally make it better right away. I can put the long tube headers on, get rid of the secondary cats, put the nice exhaust on, get that good sound and everything, get rid of that garbage exhaust that it comes with from factory, and just kind of retune the engine, get the performance I want out of it, because the manufacturers definitely have to walk a fine line when it comes to tuning these cars from factory as far as like the fuel standards and things like that go. So their hands are pretty much tied when they're building a car like this. They have to meet all those regulations for a new vehicle. But now with the when you own it, you're allowed to kind of do things to improve that. So now what I was thinking of is, like, I wanted to change the exhaust, I wanted to change the air intake, and put a tune in it, and eventually I would like to put a blower on it if I could. But it's kind of like, well, do I do that now, or do I wait till my warranty's up? And there's a good reason why waiting is a good thing. Okay, there's a guy on YouTube that I watched, and he definitely had some issues with his LT1, which I'm pretty sure is something that was I don't think it's a problem with the LT1. I think it was just a problem with his car. And he ended up having to have an engine replaced on it at like very low mileage, and he really didn't beat on it too hard or anything like that. He used it as the way the car should have been used. And yeah, his engine ended up having a rod knock, and GM had to replace his engine. Now, why I say that is if I had changed the air intake on my car, or the exhaust, or I put a tune in it or something like that, and I have the same problem this other guy had, there's a very good chance that the dealership's just going to say, well, you did not keep it stock, and it's your problem. You probably caused that bearing to fail, which, I mean, everybody who has any sense about mechanic work or how the innards of an engine work or anything like that is going to say, well, that has nothing to do with it. And even with the SRT guys, like I've I've been watching a couple of videos that guys have put up with the SRT, and the one guy had a problem with his blower on his Hellcat, and ended up having a whole pile of problems with Chrysler trying to get warranty, which would have been a complete cut and dry warranty issue. And they wanted to totally avoid his warranty. I think they even flagged his VIN because he had a K&N air filter on it. And I mean, for what he said, like, K&N definitely backs you up, and if they were gonna go all the way with him and not warranty his car, K&N would have stepped in. But it was pretty, an ugly situation for him that he had to fight with Chrysler so badly just to get warranty over something that was clearly a known issue with the car. So this is something that I want everybody to keep in mind, and it's just something that I've kind of thought about for myself as a new muscle car owner with very low mileage. I don't even have 1,000 miles on my car. I'm very close now, but I still don't. I don't want to do anything that's going to cause them to say, oh, well, whatever happened, which is their fault, is now my problem because I decided to, mod my car before I got out of the, I guess, danger zone of knowing if there's any issues that are going to arise within the break-in period. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. I'm not going to be doing anything other than a catch can, because the catch can is the thing that's going to be keeping that dirty PCV combustion gases and dirty oil and stuff like that out of my engine on the backsides of my intake valves and things, and keeping it from gumming up. And I don't want that stuff running through my engine. So I'm really not sure why they don't put one in from factory, but I really don't think they're going to cause me any issues with the warranty for adding a catch can, because all I'm doing is catching that oil rather than re-burning it, and then I'll drain it out when I change my oil. So actually there is a video coming up with that. I'm going to be doing that install with Andy from Diablo Formula Racing. We'll probably do it this weekend, but Motorama's this weekend, so I'm going to be doing that video. So we've got Motorama's coming up, and then we've got the catch can install, and he's going to kind of go into depth a little bit more about why anybody who owns an LT1 or any direct injected V8 should be adding a catch can, just to you know, make your engine a lot cleaner running, and then you're not burning that extra garbage in your engine, and you're able to just dispose of it in a proper way. So I mean, it's good for the environment. You know, we're not putting that out into the atmosphere, which is the reason for the positive crankcase ventilation system. You're just able to dispose of it yourself like you would your old engine oil, rather than just burning it through your engine, which I think is something that's going to be detrimental to it in the future. So it's my engine, I want to keep it clean. I paid a lot of money for the car. I want it to last as long as possible. I don't want to have to be doing head work and stuff like that, you know, prematurely because of a system that doesn't keep it clean. So that's my reason for the catch can, and we'll be going through all that in the next video that we do on the catch can. So keep tuned for that. We're gonna have lots of interesting tips and reasons why that can be done. And if you live in this area, definitely go hit up Andy at DFR. He will let you know exactly what to order, and help you out with an installation, or some tips on how to do it yourself, whatever you want to do there. So that's yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of the video today. It was just a short driving vlog style video, so hopefully everybody enjoyed it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep that hammer down.